Friends, let's talk about some more writing. Now, remember when I said that we edit or fix our writing, we think of the word cups and we think of capitalization, understanding, punctuation, and spelling. So that's when we're editing our writing. But we can also revise our writing to make it better. And revise is more like changing rather than fixing. So when we think of revising, we think of the word ARMS, ARMS. And the A stands for add. That means you look back at your writing and you decide to add things. R stands for remove. Maybe you look at your writing and you want to take something out. You can remove things. M stands for move. Maybe you have a word in the middle of your sentence and you want to move it to the beginning or to the end. And then S stands for substitute. That means to switch out. So if I have one word and I want to change it for a different word, I would substitute that word. So we think of ARMS when we revise. Add, remove, move, and substitute. So we're going to try this. I'm going to show you how I would revise if I was looking at this sentence. And it says, I went to the store yesterday. Now I'm going to start with the A. So let's move this over here so I can remember what I'm trying to do. So I went to the store yesterday. Let's start with add. So I could probably make this sentence a little more clear about what I did yesterday. I could ask some questions. I could ask what, when, who, where, or why. So maybe I'm going to ask who. So I went to the store yesterday. Well, who did I go with? Well, I went with my mom. So I went to the store yesterday with my mom. So I added some things to make my sentence a little more interesting and a little more clear. Now remove. If I read this sentence very carefully, I read, I went to the store. Oh my goodness, I must have been writing quickly and I wasn't focused. And that's okay because writers do that sometimes. And I added a word I didn't need. So when I went back and reread it, I realized I added an extra word. So I'm going to go in and remove that word. So I went to the store yesterday with my mom. That's an okay sentence. It's pretty solid. Let's see. I think I might want to move a word though. I think I'm going to start my sentence with yesterday because sometimes we get in a little pattern of starting a lot of sentences with I, and that can get a little boring. So I'm going to start my sentence with yesterday. So I'm going to move that word yesterday to the front. So now it says, yesterday I went to the store with my mom. Now substitute. I could get even more specific. What store did I go to? I went to Walmart. So I'm going to substitute the store with Walmart. I went to Walmart and make sure that Walmart has that capital W because it's the name of the place. So yesterday I went to Walmart with my mom. So I started with a complete sentence, but as a writer, I wanted to go back and I wanted to change it. I wanted to make things better. And that's what we do as writers. And we do all of these things, like when we think of cups and we edit, and we think of arms and we revise. We do these things because a writer's work is never done until you are ready to publish that writing and make the very, very final last copy, which should take a while. You're going to continue to look at it and you're going to edit for all of these capitalization, punctuation, spelling, and understanding. And then you're going to revise, you're going to add, remove, move, and substitute. You're going to do all kinds of things before you are ready to publish that writing. So as a writer, it's okay to go back and reread. In fact, that's a great habit to get into as a writer. It's okay to go back and read. It's okay to go back and change. It's okay to make mistakes because you're going to go back and you're going to edit and you're going to revise and you can fix all of those mistakes before you're ready to make your final copy. So remember, we think of arms. We can add, remove, move, and substitute to make our writing even better.